Hey folks, welcome back to Repentance. I'm going to my original plan of beating the chest with characters that don't have an unlock. So I think there's like 5 left. Magdalene, Cain, Judas, Blue Baby, Eve, and Samson. 6. Everyone else has the chest complete, which is wonderful. I also need to unlock the Lost. So throughout these runs, if the Lost becomes an option for me, I'm absolutely going to take it. Starting off, we're going to play with Cain. Cain has a great set of things going his way. 1, he always gets positive pills, and 2, he can open up gold chests with his paperclip. Also, I guess I never realized that Cain's base speed is 1.3. I'm so used to moving slowly, so I'm quite pleased. This is why I like to switch it up with the different characters, because I start to become less familiar with everyone else, and I get acclimated to particular characters only. I want to give you hearts, my friend, but I don't have that many. I like Botfly. Botfly is pretty good defense. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bomb for this dice shard. The dice shard is really good because it is a D6. D6 will reroll anything that's on a stand. So for example, if I go to Angel Deal and I don't like the Angel item, I can reroll it. Boss items rerolled, item rooms rerolled, secret room, everything. It's best to try your luck at re-rolling a lot of items, but you don't have that luxury sometimes, so you kind of just got to go with it. Do what your heart feels, okay? Wait. I need more tier rate to take on the turtlings. They're very fast. And they have the, whatever these poops are called, they're very, very, very fast. And I don't like them. Also, the floor is slippery now because of them running around. And that makes it harder for you to dodge things. I'm trying to clear up the floor. Quit running at me. I need more health anyway. Let's do it. I might skip the Drosk this time, so I can get to boss rush. I think I need to clear that. I do. Oh look, another robot. That actually would be a really cool transformation, because there are a lot of items that are based on technology. You have this drone, you have both robo babies. There's also various kinds of technology like Tech 0.5, Tech 0, and Tech X. I think there's also Tech 2 and Technology themselves. So there are a lot of potentials to make a kind of robot transformation. But I think the game is on its final, like, Repentance is the final upgrade for the game. So, wishful thinking on my part. Ragman. Also, this current setup is pretty good for Hush, since I have a way to do defense against tiers. Alright, let's do Satan. Whoa! Look at all these devil items. Most importantly, I would like to take Damocles because it's new. And then I would like to take the Dark Princess crown because it's also new. Yay for me. And then I'm gonna run back really quickly. I just used Damocles. It was an active item. I think I used it during a daily run, but there's a sword that appears over your head. I don't remember what it does, but I know that it's kind of like a magician's trick. Like, oh, I'm doing a balancing act. Look at me, and then I think you die from this. But we'll see. I think I'm going to just go into Dross anyway. And the Dark Princess crown gives you a stat boost like the Crown of Light, but I think you can only have one red heart. So it's like it's like Eve and the Whore of Babylon, but the downside is you must have one red heart. You cannot have less than one. And you can't have more than one. I think. I haven't used the Dark Princess crown in a long time. That was my fault. Oh. Well played, Mr. Psychic Man with the tiers, you did a good job. And that was my fault for going into the boss fight then. I should have checked out my item room and whatnot to see if I could get more damage. That's okay. The good news is I got Damocles and Dark Prince's crown. And those items have been added to the pool. So I can switch back to Angel if I want to. Which I probably will. It's better in the long run because I don't get a lot of health with Cain. Play-Doh cookie. Now I get random tier effects. That was a great time to get Charm. I definitely should have checked the shop because I have extra bombs. But I did not. Also, this boy needs a moist towelette. His mouth is gross. What have you been eating, son? Wow, the botfly again. Round 2 with the botfly. I was trying to get 5 coins just in case. Oof, this is not good. But I do have Botfly to help. Nice. Belt is good. More speed. I'm almost at the speed cap, actually. I need for them to give me health up. For sure. Good thing they didn't blow up my flames. Okay. Oh, not you again. Soul hearts. Wonderful. I almost used Potato Pillar. That would have killed me. Because the loss doesn't have any health. What? I thought Botfly would have blocked that. Oh well. Okay. Cool. Oh my gosh! Not you. I do have a bomb, though. Okay. Panic is over. Alright, we got a little meat man. And I think I know where my secret room is. I definitely want my secrets. Nice. Ouch. Aw, I lost my rotten heart. Unfortunate. D4 or mystery item. How about multi-dimensional, maybe? I guess this could be the secret. Since it's not the mirror wall. I need a heart, please. Very cool. Lot of damage up in this run. Wishful thinking. Golden Remote. So Teleport 2.0 is very good, actually. I might be able to do something with it. I just need to... No, I don't have that much time. We're going to do a quick blitz and lose my heart. I wanted to get to my shop so I could see if there's a worthwhile item. Aww, unfort. We gotta go a little bit faster. This item, the Jar of Wisps, will be really good if I go all the way to Mega Satan. That's a lot of opportunity for charges, and those wisps are going to help block tears. So I get an even more defensive build because of it. This is a second fly, so if I get one more, I will be able to get flight. That will definitely help me with my run. Wow. Immaculate Conception, wonderful. As I pick up hearts, I will get followers of the angelic kind. I don't have that many hearts to pick up because I have no red heart containers, but it's all good. If I find Champion Boss Rush, I can pick up a lot of hearts, or if I can find Dark Bum, that will help me pick up more hearts as well. Ouch. I'll waste my 2 bombs here. Wishful thinking. I have time. I'll go to my shop. Oh yeah, I didn't even find my item room. Cool. More speed. Why not? Deck of cards, absolutely. Okay, if I want to take on the beast, I can. I'm not. Unforked. The one time I have excess money, they could let me donate lots, but they didn't. Alright, let's be quick here. We're going up. I will take the double deal. No, I won't. We're here. Magician. Ooh, 2 Zodiac. Probably take Virgo in this case. Also, I use my Magician card. I'm bombing these rocks so my tears don't get stuck. Currently, I am debating if I want to take on Delirium, because I have an extremely good run, and Delirium is very hard to find, especially with a fast run. Because if I defeat Hush, I'm going to have an instant shot at going to Delirium. I'm thinking just do that now, because it's a lot easier to take on Mega Satan than it is to take on Delirium. So I'll probably do that. And I don't mind taking damage because, again, I have to pick up Soul Hearts. Kane's other Soymilk. I think I've taken Soymilk before. I do not want to take it. I wish I knew if I had taken Soymilk before. I feel like I have, but I also don't think I have. For fun, let's just take it. My damage is about to go really low, but my tear rate is about to be the highest it's ever been. The only way to counteract this is to get Libra. But we'll see if I can beat Delirium with Soymilk. Let's make it a little party, shall we? So the good news is I have Playdough Cookie, which means I'm getting a lot of tear effects. So there's a chance for me to pummel a boss with a bunch of effects. Now, if I can find something like Sacred Heart, I'm gonna give Delirium the business. Nice, I'm spun. Oh, I'm also Curse of the Blind, so I have no idea what this item is. Oh well. Let's just take it. Money equals power, okay. Perfect. That could have been bad. Could have been Brimstone. You don't want Brimstone with this build. Joker. Aww. It's okay. Nice. Who's my follower? I think it's Guardian Angel. I was gonna say, I need to get hit once. Oh, I need to get hit again. Okay. Look at that damage. I'm at 2.94, even though I have Soymilk, which is insane. Because normally I'm used to having like less than 1 damage. So having 2.94 with this much tier rate is really good. Also, this is a perfect item. Let's do Common Cold for the poison. More tier effects. Neither of these are necessary, but we'll take Wait What for the Shockwave. The time attack is over, so I can just use this to break these rocks and find a potential crawl space. I won't waste too much time here. Also, I did lose a little bit of damage because I bought items. I have faith in the Delirium floor giving me a lot of coins. Okay, we're gonna double card in here and then pick up Empress. for later.
Yeah.
You got it, Botfly. I do think it's really cool to see this stream of color. One of the tiers is the color of the multi-dimensional baby. The other tier is the Play-Doh cookie. It's pretty cool. This won't be as effective during Delirium since I have to move around a lot. But it's cool to watch during Hush. This Botfly is putting in work. Okay, that's fine. Nice. The D12. Alright, instead of doing Empress, I'm actually going to do Sun Card. That way I know the layout of Delirium's floor. And since I know that I don't get any pills, there's a higher chance for me to find a card. Alright, quick counting here. Okay, so the bottommost Delirium cannot be, the bottommost boss door cannot be Delirium. The two in the middle can't be Delirium. The bottom left cannot be Delirium. The middle right can't. Top-ish right can't. And then the topmost center, the one on the right, can't either. So it's either... No, it's top left. Top left is Delirium. Let's clear. For anyone who's not seen any of the other Delirium runs, Delirium is a big map that has every potential boss to show as Delirium. But there are things we know that make the room not Delirium. First things first, a boss door will always appear as a 1x1, but a Delirium door appears as a 2x2. So if the 2x2 layout were to touch another room, that is not Delirium. So I use that logic first. Then the second logic is, does the room, I think I mentioned it, does the room touch another room? Boss doors don't touch other rooms. So if our 2x2 were to expand and touch another room, then it can't be Delirium. Alright. Oh, somehow I didn't see this. Oh yeah, this can't be delirium because the layout is too big. Contract from below. I accept. Nice. Give me what I want. Yes, there we go. The moon. Now, if I'm wrong at all, I can use the moon card to teleport out. Where did Mom's foot come from? Okay. How to jump? That gulping sound effect you heard a little bit ago was not for me. It was actually one of the champion styles. It heals its allies, which is insane and rude. Also, I don't know how it's happening, but the wisps are generating sometimes one that is not the norm. So I have a dark red wisp on me right now. I'm not sure where that one came from. Mom's pearls, cool. More luck is always nice. Oh, wow, I was wrong. Oh, I guess the delirium room could have expanded left and up. That would have avoided. That's okay. At least I know. That's the beauty of it. I'm already spun, right? Okay, so experimental treatment is not necessary, but I'm gonna take it anyway, see if I get some damage. No, I lost damage. Nice. Well, that sucks. So if you look at the grand scheme of things, I only have 2.94 damage before, so now I only have 2.74. I lost a significant chunk of damage. We'll survive, though. Ouch. All right, time to go. This is a technical damage boost. I never talked about Blood Clot, but every other shot will have more damage and more range. Nice. Look at that. So thanks to my battery, I can overcharge my item, and that item refills your charge. Blessed Penny. That would be good if I could find a lot of coins. Sure. Sharp Plug is one of the least desirable things to find. It's from the shop. I want a Devil Deal item, a boss item, not a shop item. But the 9-volt is also from the shop, so I shouldn't be complaining that much. What the heck? There's a devil item. Okay, I got my damage back. I guess it's saying something. Hello, Isaac. Bombs. Cool. We'll take one. We'll take both. Oh yeah, that counts. Now I have 2 followers that are rotating around me. Alright, it's time. How much damage will I get to with my 2 cards? Okay, pretty good. 5 damage almost. Can you go to Delirium Head today? You don't like to do Delirium Head for me. Thanks. The dream is to freeze Delirium when it's in the big head, since that form doesn't have boss damage. At that point, you can just pummel it with damage. Which one did you use? Real? GG! Huzzah! Woo! That was amazing. Very clean run. Now I just have to do what I intended to do, which is the chest. Oh, silver dollar. This is awesome. So silver dollar makes makes shops appear in the womb. It is a trinket. If I can find that and have a lot of money, I can start buying more items throughout my runs. Good pickup. I don't know who drops the bloody crown as a reward, but I probably would be Eve, maybe, or I don't know, Judas? I think Judas might get it. But anyway, one of the characters gets the other trinket, which makes shops and then item rooms appear in the womb. So the silver dollar will do the shops in the womb, and then bloody crown will do item rooms in the womb. Both desirable. We'll see what happens in more videos. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more. I will see you on the next one. Goodbye!